On my way. All in and out here. That's the call. All right, y'all boys want to do anything? Rip, gotcha. Here we go.
What's up, guys? The first 2 weeks of March were great. It's been up and down since then. I'm about break even, maybe even down a little bit, but I also haven't played a lot nor filmed. I'll give a couple of updates in the outro on why that is. But for now, let's get into the session I filmed on Wednesday. We are back at the lodge. The whole table is pretty short stacked, so I set a small goal of making a quick session of a few hundred profit on a small buy-in. I get in this bomb pot early on. I flopped a nut straight on one board and open-ended on the other.
I'll flip over the royal flush all happy and I'll be like, yeah, and like, nah, you didn't win actually. Alright, sounds good.
I'm very vulnerable on both sides here, but since I'm short stacked with the nuts on one side, I do decide to play this aggressively. If I bought in 200 or more, I would probably fold the flop actually with the flush draws here and just find a better spot.
I hate this game. I love it, but hate it. I ain't even want to put it on the vlog. They might think I'm stupid.
None of y'all's faces are on it, by the way. I don't show anybody's faces.
I'm gonna need 10%.
No.
And okay, put his face on there.
Uh-oh. Quarterville. Oh no, actually I could get scooped.
So you're in one pot, you're in both pots, and you're in all three, brother. On showdown, we're gonna do the last two hands. These hands are gonna be the first ones.
The river on my board completes the spade draw, so it's likely I'm no good.
Straight on top board.
So I have the flush. Oh my bad.
And the flush down low.
I have the flush up top, king 7, on both sides.
And then you go with beer for the main pot.
King 7, yes sir.
Oh, you got the flush down low.
Yeah, I got the flush right here.
Yeah.
What you got there?
Flush up top, and we got the flush down low.
Oh, you had the set.
It's a dead one. Yeah, I had the set, and then I had the spade draw, so I couldn't fold it.
I buy in for 200 and 10 minutes later I get dealt aces. So I 3-bet to $50.
50? Heads up action.
The flop is pretty clean and I'm sure I'm winning this right now, so I decide to bet big.
75.
Twice. I don't know if I'm up to you.
Oh, it's up to you. Are you? I still have to. You can decide.
You're cool with 2?
Whatever you want.
Okay, 2's good.
Luckily, she leaves it up to me to decide, and since we're ahead, I'll run it twice, as I usually do. We hold on both sides, quickly double up, and just like that, we're in the profit. I end up moving to another table right away, and this gentleman in seat 5 right in front of me, he just lost a big pot, so he's on tilt.
I gotta get you out. Unless you want to put the yellow ones in.
Check.
Uh-oh. Don't do it to me.
Not a great turn card, but I'm not going to fold here with an overpair.
Put it all in.
Straight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He flopped a straight, and even the big stack that I got out of the hand would have also flopped a straight with 7-8. Luckily he didn't call, or I might have gotten stacked. Just a terrible run out for queens. This table ends up breaking pretty quick too, so I find this is a good time to take a break, and I cash out at 310, which is pretty much what I was in for. And I go eat and get a couple errands done, and I come back at 8:30, buy in for 300, which is just under where I had left. I win a small pot pretty quickly, and soon after I find myself in position with King 3 suited in a limped pot. I flop a flush, and with this board crushed, I decide to slow play at least a flop.
Why everybody will leave me?
Tell me?
Yeah. Okay.
She's annoying. You're like, my good.
How much is it?
Order.
Okay, one more.
Where did it go? Where did it?
You go, that means.
You don't want the diamond.
Nice one.
I think I missed out on some value not chipping it on the turn, but I'll take this profit. This next hand here is another example of why slow playing is overrated, and you should only do it maybe on the flop, but after that, definitely turn up the aggression. I'm dealt ace queen of hearts.
Check.
Check.
I could bet this turn, but the pot's really small, and what is really going to call me besides anything better than a queen? The players start raising on the river. This player is aggressive, who's betting 20. I think he's trying to steal it, so I decided to call. Surprisingly, he shows a 3. I'm glad I didn't bet this turn card. I'm surprised he checked the flop and the turn. Definitely missed out on value there. And that's why I say when you flop trips, I like the idea of betting on the flop. Even if you get no callers, a lot of times you will get callers with someone who has 2 overs like I do here. Like if this guy bets his 3 on the flop and another player with ace queen calls, they hit, he's going to make more than just the 20 bucks he made here. So very interesting hand to learn from on this one. 30 minutes later, an aggressive player shows up in seat 9. He straddles and actually decide to limp here with aces, hoping that he would raise pre-flop so I can 4-bet. He doesn't. We go 3 ways to the flop. King high board, I like this. Anybody who hits a king is not going to go anywhere. He raises me here, but since he's a straddle, I doubt he has like a set or a 2 pair, like a big king. Maybe a weird, dumb, sneaky 2 pair like a king deuce.
Checkers. 20. 50.
With this 8 on the river, if he flopped a 2 pair, then now he just got counterfeited. My aces are way good. He checks to me here, and my read is that I'm way good. So I'm just trying to think about what I could bet for him to call. I bet 50.
50 is the bet.
He snap calls, shows his king. He was very confident in it, and with that, I'm wishing I would have bet like 100 or 150. I think I would have also gotten snapped off by that, given that he can't put me on aces. Either way, I'm not greedy, and I'm happy with this profit. It gets me to over 200 in profit on the day. Literally 2 ends later, I get dealt aces again, and there's another aggressive player on my left who has been at the table the whole time. I just haven't gotten in a hand with him, but I really like that he overbets pairs. He just plays very aggressively sometimes.
Be like, I didn't mean to do that.
Wait, I raised 15? But then he batting 10 and nothing but.
I don't think that at first. No, I mean, thank you.
So I decided to kind of slow play here and check out of position with my aces. I know somebody has probably hit this 10. Thank you, bro.
35, 35.
The aggressive player I mentioned, he bets 35. And like in the other hand, I think I'm very deceptive with my hand here. It's hard to put me on an overpair, given the fact that I limped pre-flop as well. He probably has a 10 here, and he bets big, $90. I decided to ship it with the overpair. This is also a player, he won't give up on top pairs, so If my read is right and he has a 10, then I should be making max value on my overpair.
All in and out there. That's the call. All right, y'all boys want to do anything? Rip, gotcha. Here we go. All right, see what we got.
Aces good.
Aces.
Just like that, aces and almost back-to-back hands doubles me up close to 500 in profit. 30 minutes later, another pocket pair. I just love these pocket pairs. When you flop sets, you get paid. That's what happens here. And this is the most ideal set to flop. You have 2 high cards on the board as well. This hand, you could argue I'm slow playing too much after I check the flop and the turn. It's just that I'm out of position, and that's the tough thing about being out of position is it's hard to know when to bet for max value. The second player folds, unfortunately, and if he would have called, I definitely would have raised here. I could have still raised heads up, but I decided to choose the river to raise. I raised 100, which this player has about a little over 100 behind. I'm not sure if this guy has the ace because he didn't bet the flop and he also decides to fold here. So it's hard to analyze this hand, but I make $40. Not too happy with it, but it's an okay profit. I cash out soon after this, despite the table being good action. The weekend before, I was in a tournament that was a $500 buy-in, and I didn't win it. So I just want to use this session to make up for it. This was a good session to kind of show you all the ideas of picking and choosing your spots and the balance of slow playing. I used to slow play a lot when I started playing, like slow playing to the river. Don't get me wrong, it can work sometimes when you're in position against a 3-barrel bluffer. But overall, you should be betting strong, at least by the turn, to make good value. So as far as updates on my personal life, I had been working on trying to get this corporate job at my house, and I recently got hired. I still want to be active on this channel and post vlogs at least every other week. But yeah, just know if I'm not as active, that's probably one of the reasons why. The pay on the job is pretty good, so I'm pretty interested in playing a little bit higher stakes for the channel. Nothing crazy like in the tens of thousands, but maybe like 1 or 2K buy-ins in like a 5-5 or 5-10 game. With that said, I'll just make sure to keep y'all updated. Like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.